Good morning, everyone. Welcome to our final video devotional for our Who is Jesus series. This morning we are in Mark chapter 14, picking up where we left off on Sunday with verse 27, which says this: "You will all fall away," Jesus told his disciples, "for it is written, I will strike the shepherd, and the sheep will be scattered. But after I have risen, I will go ahead of you into Galilee." Peter declared, "Even if all fall away, I will not." "Truly I tell you," Jesus answered, "today, yes, tonight, before the rooster crows twice, you yourself will disown me 3 times. But Peter insisted emphatically, "Even if I have to die with you, I will never disown you." And all the others said the same. Doesn't it blow your mind that Jesus totally knows just how imperfect we are? He knows the times that we have failed him. He knows the times we will fail him in the future. And yet, he still loves us anyway. And he still has a plan for us. You see that with Peter. If you read on in the story, if you know the story, you know he does blow it big time, just like Jesus predicted he would. And yet, after Jesus' resurrection, look at what Jesus says. We've talked about this before, but flip over with me to John chapter 21 for a second. John chapter 21. And this is after Jesus' resurrection. And Jesus appears to Peter and some other disciples on the shore while they're fishing. And after they come in, they have a meal. And verse 15, when they had finished eating, Jesus said to Simon Peter, "Simon, son of John, do you love me more than these?" "Yes, Lord," he said, "you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my lambs." Again, Jesus said, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" He answered, "Yes, Lord, you know that I love you." Jesus said, "Take care of my sheep." The third time he said to him, "Simon, son of John, do you love me?" Peter was hurt because Jesus asked him the third time, "Do you love me?" He said, "Lord, you know all things. You know that I love you." Jesus said, "Feed my sheep. Very truly I tell you, when you were younger, you dressed yourself and went where you wanted. But when you are old, you will stretch out your hands, and someone else will dress you and lead you where you do not want to go." Jesus said this to indicate the kind of death by which Peter would glorify God. Then he said to him, "Follow me." As we've talked about before, notice, after Peter's colossal failure, denying Jesus 3 times, Jesus doesn't beat Peter over the head with the past even once. He asks him 3 present tense questions: "Do you love me? Do you love me? Do you love me?" And gives Peter 3 future tense assignments: feed my sheep, feed my lambs, right? And ultimately just says, "Follow me." Because Jesus is far more interested in what you do with your future than what you did in your past. So today, I pray that you won't let past failures make you think that Jesus is somehow done with you, because he's not. He's there just waiting for you to take his hand and let him help you back up on your feet, to walk with him to whatever he has for you next.